Okay, so we went to a concert.
Mm-hmm.
Apollo said that the attorney playing, the prosecutor playing, he sucked.
Mm-hmm.
But then he had a lady from not Russia come over,
Yeah, from Totally
who
Not
she's
Russia.
who she's low key, not even from there, but that's something else. Uh, and she like played the song. We have the song lyrics here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how
Which
that's gonna
Ollie's gonna
matter.
sing.
No. Uh, and then bam, murder. This guy got shot twice? Question mark.
So we hear two gunshots. So we are we're old, so we don't want to listen to Clavier playing his rock kind of songs. We're like, we heard what's her name? LaBelle? Lemoire, whatever.
Lemoir.
Her name's
She's not
Lemoire.
French.
She's not whatever. So we hear Lemoire play her little thing. Apollo's like, that was the best thing ever. I'm done with this music thing. So he goes to like the dressing rooms. He meets Emma. Emma's like, I'm here for extra security because I don't get paid shit. So I'm doing this gig. Then we hear two gunshots in the dressing room. We go into the dressing room. Turns out, what's his face? Oh my god, where is he? Latouche dies, and he is not dead yet, so he's dying. Apollo goes up to him. He's like, what happened? Can we help you? Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, the siren did it. And we're like, what the fuck? Who's a siren? So then he dies, and we alert everyone. During the performance, by the way, Clavier's guitar explodes. Not only that, this guy is one of his bandmates. He is also a police officer. Everyone in Clavier's band is like part of the prosecution slash police slash whatever detectives. He was playing off key, very important, ruined the performance. Clavier is pissed off, not even for the murder, just for that. And we solved that little bit. And
And
then
then there's this blind kid.
there's this blind kid. He's blind. That's really it. And
That's
during
all
this
we
whole
have to say about
debacle,
him.
yeah, well, there's a little bit more now. So during the whole debacle, the body goes missing. We come back. The body is gone. The body was fully dead, but just disappears. We're like, did he walk off? Did someone take him? Where is he? So while we're going around looking for this, did we hear a scream? I can't remember. We go into the stage area and we find three things. 1, Clavier's missing guitar. 2, the dead body. And 3, Machi Tabayo passed out on top of the stage. All three of them together. Machi gets arrested. I don't know why they think this little kid did it, but yeah, so they think that he's killed Latouche. And he's like, hey, can you be my defense attorney? But also doesn't speak any English, so it's a rough one. We're going into this completely blind. We don't know what's going on with Machi, whatever. We haven't had a single conversation with him. So yeah, now we're in court.
We tried, but bro doesn't speak English or Japanese or
and
whatever.
They didn't think to bring in a translator or anything. They were just like, yeah, go off. So that's great. And yeah, now it's court time.
Court is now in session for, how do I say that?
Oh. Machi Tobaye, Your Honor. The pixie of the arpeggio. Is that his thing? The pixie of the arpeggio?
Machi Tobaye. The pixie of the arpeggio.
Arpeggio.
Apparently, I googled it, and it seems like in the Japanese version, it's supposed to be a Middle Eastern country and not Russia.
Interesting. Very, very interesting, considering Machi.
and I don't know how that would change how the pronunciation we're gonna do.
Yeah, the blonde hair is not really giving Middle Eastern, but okay.
Hey, you gonna click, bro? You gonna click, bro?
You gonna click?
Are you gonna click? Right, his trial. Court is in session. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is A-OK, Judge.
Very well. Prosecutor Gavin.
Ah, my opening statement, yeah?
No, actually there was something else I want to ask you about.
Yes?
Say, you're going to visit someone in the hospital with an incurable disease. What do you say to them?
Huh?
I mean, you wouldn't say get well soon, right? You'll only be kicking them when they're down.
What is he talking about?
What are you talking about? Actually, I'm going to visit someone who is terminally ill. Is he just trauma dumping?
What the fuck? Judge, we don't want to know your life story right now.
Right after this trial, the Chief Justice's son.
Chief Justice's son?
The Chief Justice? His son's afflicted with a most terrible disease. He doesn't have long, it seems. Okay, but who asked though?
But like, no one asked?
So I thought I'll go pay him a visit. I thought saying something moving might be the order of the day.
Why don't grown-ups ever just say what's on their mind instead of pretending?
Hey, what are you looking at me for?
Phony.
In any case, I'm a bit busy today, so let's wrap this up quickly.
Judge.
Prosecutor Gavin, your opening statement, briefly.
You unluck, Judge. I believe you'll be going on your hospital visit sooner than you think. First, to review the victim in this case. Romain Letouce, age 35. The global manager for diva songstress Le Mura. The cause of death, blood loss due to being shot by a large caliber revolver. This report has all the details.
Have they even found the murder weapon?
Wasn't it the gun? We found the gun.
Oh yeah, we were waving this thing around.
We were pointing it at people.
The court accepts this into evidence. Was he shot twice, according to the autopsy report? Because we heard 2 shots.
What is in it? From
a
a gunshot
gunshot.
wound. Check.
.45 caliber. That's quite large, isn't it? A direct hit from that could knock a man off his feet.
However, the bullet struck him in the shoulder. The damage to the body was slight. Death was not immediate. Sadly, his blood loss was such that he could not be saved. But that's crazy though. How, if it wasn't a fatal wound and we found him like immediately after he was shot, how come we couldn't save him? How did he die so quickly? Could we have saved him if we like followed the first aid procedure and blocked the wound? Oh my god.
Maybe his will to live was low, bro. I don't know.
Maybe Apollo should have done first aid.
I suppose the victim's condition could have been much worse, considering. Is everyone ignoring the elephant in the room that is the writing on the photo?
No one's talking about it. 2 shots were fired. 1 shot missed, the other penetrated and passed through the victim's shoulder.
We never saw the other bullet hole, though.
It was in the
never
wall,
mind.
wasn't it? Both bullets were found in the wall at the scene. Observe the diagram. Plot twist, Apollo's been committing all the murders. Oh my god. Indirectly by not saving anyone. This is where the bullets hit.
I see. The court accepts his evidence. If we're talking about a .45 caliber revolver, we must assume that the killer was adept at the weapon's use. I mean, not really if they hit the shoulder.
Really?
Yeah, apparently. Weapons that size have a powerful kickback. If, say, the judge tried to fire one, it'll break every bone in his body.
Like seeing the light leave their eyes. Jesus Christ.
The defense will take more care in choosing examples.
As I was saying, the victim was shot backstage in a dressing room.
I've shot a revolver, but I don't think it was a .45.
Was it like
in
a
a
big
shooting
kickback?
range. In a shooting range, of course. Yeah. It had a strong kickback, but didn't hurt or anything.
Yeah, so it must not have been like a big one. I have never shot a gun before. Surprise, surprise.
Would you be interested in doing a safe environment that is a shooting range?
Not particularly. I think if I were forced to, I would.
You're going to be near Texans, so we'll see.
Oh no. Cool. First thing we do, not even getting food, not even dropping the suitcases off, just go straight to a gun range.
I know Trent loves going to the gun ranges, so I don't. Yeah, you even gonna see Trent? He's kind of a hermit.
I don't know, because we're not going to Dallas.
You're seeing Mark though, right?
Potentially, if he goes to Houston. It's very up in the air because Mark is like, it really is dependent on whether like, you know, financially he's okay during that time and he's able to like take the time out for like the weekend. So we might not see each other at all. It really depends.
Rip.
I know. It's a shame. This dressing room has only one entrance, this door. That'd be tragic. I know. Go all the way to Texas and you don't even see each other. Just miss each other.
That does seem to be the case, yes.
However, there was witnesses who heard the gunshots.
He's talking about you and Emma, huh?
Yet when the witness entered the room, it was empty, save for the victim's body, of course.
That's Bacana!
Exactly. This murder was impossible. For all but one person.
Hold on. A friend from 10 years ago just tagged me, invited me to play a game, and I have to cancel this guy.
Oh my god!
I haven't spoken to him in 5 years, but
How random.
But I played.
And the first thing they do is tag you into a game?
I mean, boys will be boys, bro.
Oh my god. Boys will be boys. Hi, Iris!
I said that I can do later.
Nice.
One person.
That is, of course, the defendant, Maki Tobaye.
Oh, it is the defendant that could have committed the crime. I mean, could he even have shot the gun? He's so tiny.
He's so tiny. Is it because he could crawl through the vent or something?
No, remember, there's a window between the rooms.
No, but there was a tiny
Like-
vent, wasn't there?
A tiny window.
Wasn't it a vent?
Window.
I thought it was a vent.
There's a window on the opposite side of where the bullets came from.
I see. Busan acting, thank you. Have you never been here during like the vision level pots? Or you're in for a terrible treat.
I've kind of gotten better since we started 5 years ago.
Well, you're not saying peckles anymore.
Peppers.
Peepers. It sounded like pet girls.
Oh, my mic was bad.
I'm so sad I don't have those saved.
Whoa.
It is quite simple. The circumstances of the crime scene make it clear.
Very well. I assume you have testimony to back this claim. Let the witness please take the stand. Apollo takes a stand.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Emma! Oh my god, that's true. She's our detective. How's the sound levels, by the way?
she's not
it's
just
all
a
balanced.
detective. She was there when he got shot.
That's true. She's like a for real witness. Your name and profession, please. Emma Sky. I'm a detective for the police department. I was on security detail at the concert forum that night.
Emma seems tired, like usual.
Like usual.
Security at the concert, you say? It appears you did a poor job.
Some security I was. Couldn't even stop a murder.
No, don't blame yourself. Things like this happen.
Poor Emma.
I made even bigger mistakes in my career, you know. Bro, you're a
Judge,
judge.
don't say that.
I'm sure that makes her feel much better.
I want to hear about these bigger mistakes.
In any case, because you were on security detail, the crime was discovered quickly. And we were able to identify the killer. Supposedly. You may give the court your testimony, if you would. Describes the circumstances of that day and your discovery of the crime, please. All right. I love Emma.
She would be such an easy cosplay to do, too.
I know. Oh, I'd love to cosplay Emma.
Do it, bro.
The night of the murder, I was on security backstage at Prosecutor Gavin's request. Only people involved with the concert in some way were allowed backstage. At the beginning of the third set, I heard shots. I went into the room filled with blaring rock music, and I found the body. I examined the scene and determined that only the defendant could have done it. Did you?
That seems like a very strong statement.
I don't know if you did determine that quickly. Oh, that's true. I could carry all the snacks.
Like a bunch of Pookies or whatever the fuck those straws.
No,
candies are?
I would want savory snacks. I wouldn't want to just munch on a bunch of chocolates. I just have like a bunch of crunchy jerky.
A bunch of beef jerky.
A bunch of beef jerky. No one would know the difference.
Maybe chips would be a better middle ground.
Beef chips.
Dried banana chips. There we go.
Ah.
It was lucky that a detective was the first one on the scene.
Didn't she have different snacks in the first case? I don't know. I feel like it was all like
I don't know.
cookies
She
or
said it
whatever.
was chocolate last session.
Oh.
But that door was the
Yeah.
only way out of the room, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
And I don't get it. How can they say that Maki did it?
It looks like we need a bit more information. Very well. The defense may begin the examination. Examination.
Okay, Judge. Maybe you should take a nap. Should we press everything?
I want to press the last one.
Okay.
Because we were there. We know she's not wrong
We know
about
all
most
this
of
stuff, yeah. I mean, we could press everything and she'll be like, Apollo, you were there.
This is... How could you know something like that? Oh, she put on the glasses.
As I said, it was clear from the circumstances. Listen. We know there was only one exit from the room, that door. The small window only opened a tiny crack, and I was standing in front of that door. So how could the killer have fled the scene? There's only one possibility. the air vent.
No, the window. But that air vent was too small. Who could possibly?
Exactly.
Oh.
There's certainly no way that you could get through, nor me. The only one who could fit through was a child.
But what, can't they just shoot the person through the window on the other side?
Remember, access to those rooms was limited. Only those involved with the concert were allowed. And of all people involved with the concert, only one was small enough to be considered a child.
I don't think size is what defines one to be a child. I was a pretty big child. I got my growth spurt instantly. And then I never grew after 14 because I got it all instantly.
Did it all. I mean, yeah, this boy is also like 14. Like, 14-year-olds can either be tiny or massive. There's one of the two.
To defend it.
The pixie of the arpeggio flitted up towards the sky and disappeared from the scene of the crime. Never grew up to 14. See, this is funny for me because I literally only started growing after I turned 14. I was like tiny and short. I was like literally the shortest one in the class. And then when I turned 14, I just like, boom, big growth spurt.
That's interesting because I remember hearing that girls get their growth spurt first.
No, I mean, I was like a late bloomer in everything, to be honest. So I think, yeah, just for me, everything just like, I just like getting big and everything after 14.
But that's just conjecture. I remember being 2 heads taller than my classmates at one point because I grew too fast and then I reached my cap and never again.
You reach your cap, your potential. Oh, there was no other way out of that room. You were there. You should know, Air Forehead. Using it against him. And there is another vital piece of evidence.
Evidence? What?
Marks were found on the air vent grill. Traces that it had recently been opened.
Wait, what?
And something else was found quite clearly. The defendant, Maki Tabai's fingerprints. Okay, that's bad.
What?
That's very bad.
Or maybe he is guilty.
I think we should give up on him.
Order.
That air vent was the only way out of that room. The defendant's fingerprints were found on the grill. Well, Air Forehead, what fairy tale does this suggest to you?
My theory about the window cannot explain the fingerprints.
Yeah. Did they like stuff him up there or something?
Ugh.
Only one could pass
how-
through that vent, that doorway to heaven.
I mean, how easy would it be to get the fingerprints of a pianist, a blind pianist?
That's true. Can you literally just like copy it from the piano and then, right?
But I don't know if the killer was that prepared or not.
Unless they did it after the fact. I don't know. That one is our pixie.
Why are you looking at me, Apollo? Hey, I was out whooping it up in the audience.
She was like crowd surfing and everything.
She was in the mosh pit. So this was his decisive evidence. Quite decisive indeed. I know the circumstances under which the body was found. I was there.
An examination of the crime scene was enough to nail down the killer?
I'm sure they have a good reason. They must have had a good reason to arrest Machi. And I'm going to find out what it was.
Okay. Well, that wasn't good.
Hold up. Night of the murder was the night of the concert, yeah?
That's right.
What was a detective doing in security detail, might I ask? If it was only a concert.
My thoughts exactly. But orders are orders, even when they come from rock gods.
Prosecutor Gavin?
Yes, allow me to explain. I smelled something that day, you might say. The stench of conspiracy. That day at the concert hall.
Conspiracy?
Well, isn't it obvious? My keys, my whole morning, no, the whole day was ruined. And it's all because someone stole my keys. I couldn't ride my hawk to the show. I couldn't open my guitar case. He's so stressed out about it.
There he goes again.
Isn't it possible he simply misplaced them?
Misplaced them? Misplaced items don't just wander into a murder victim's hand on their own.
Wait, what? Prosecutor Gavin, if your keys were found in the victim's hand, that makes you a prime suspect.
Yeah, right? Alright. Love, slow acting and new. Atroquinine is waiting for you.
He's singing something.
Does everything with this guy have to be so over the top?
Really got into the series, especially after finishing Ace Attorney Chronicles yesterday. Is that like the trilogy? Is that what they're calling the trilogy now? We're so close. I'm trying to get through this. I love this one, but I'm so hyped for us to get to Dual Destinies. Which I know... For Athena! Which I know is like everyone's like... It's like so divisive. It's either like you love it or you're like, eh. And I'm like, no. No. It is my favorite. I do not care what anyone says. I am the Dual Destiny shill. I am the one that's like, this is my shit. I don't care what anyone says. I was like a sailor, adrift on a sea of sound. Anyway, I didn't want anything else stolen. So I put the detective with the most time on their hands on the task. Wow.
I see.
Rude.
I can accept that.
Well, I caught. What do you mean most time on...
Please, that testimony.
Fucked up.
Did she add anything to that statement? Let's see. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's just a press everything situation. We were let in though.
Well, I didn't know about that. I certainly didn't invite you. I gave the Fräulein special permission to be there. I wanted to see her again.
Oh boy, did you hear that? We're officially involved now.
That's not a good thing.
Gee, great.
Some other hangers-on tried to get backstage, but I drove them off. Oh, it's a prequel to Phoenix... Wait, what? Ace Attorney Chronicles? I've never heard of this.
Isn't that the medieval samurai era one?
Oh! Yes, you're right. I've never heard it. I've only heard it called The Great Ace Attorney. Wait, The Great... What is it called? Great Ace Attorney Chronicles? I've never heard it just as Ace Attorney Chronicles. Right, yeah. Everyone, like, loves that one to death. I've never played it.
Eventually.
We can do that one after.
So, no other outsiders were there then?
And then...
I believe we were having a chat when we heard the shots.
You were the one chatting. I was eating snackoos. Like, does that not look like a pepperammies?
No, it's a straw made of chocolate.
It looks like pepperonis to me, and I would be munching them up a storm.
Oh, hey, no snacking in the court.
And you are sure the shots came from Lemura's room?
Yes, absolutely.
Hey, I'm the one being cross-examined here. Here, this'll keep you quiet.
Oh, thanks. So, Munch. How about Munch Emma?
We were right, Munch, there. Hard to be mistaken about that, Munch.
Please, either talk or eat, not both at the same time.
Right, so after that, Lee and Mr. Lawyer there opened the dressing room door. I went into the room filled... Oh.
What?
No, I just forgot that I'd already read that.
Rock? What is
Blaring,
rock? Can
yes.
you, for the sake of the core record, can you explain rock music?
What rock music is? I mean, I'm not particularly well versed in it. It's such a broad genre. So, rock is, to my knowledge, what is it actually? Because my understanding of rock has always been like a series of specific instruments. Like you have someone who's on vocals, someone who's on rhythmic guitar, someone who's on bass, drums, and
Can a song be called rock music if there's no guitar?
Yes. There's so many different types of rock. So I'm just talking about like very traditional rock. But like really rock could be anything. Like rock could be like just bass or just drums and like vocals, or you know, like it could be without vocals. It could be like there's so many different types. There's indie rock, which could just be acoustic guitar. There's math rock, which is like very heavy on rhythmic guitar and bass and like just those two mostly. There's like progressive rock, which is like very light on vocals and very like long, like you're creating an entire story in a song. There's like alternative rock, there's grunge rock. It's just such a huge genre. It's really hard to kind of pinpoint what it is. If anyone has like a specific description of what rock is, you can put that down. But like, I am not the best person to ask about that. Yeah, it is more about self-identification, I think. It's like rock can just kind of be like you're in the crowd for rock. You're like with other people who like rock. Like you're fighting more about yourself. It's not really like, I mean, I guess that's all music, right? Like country is kind of like that. And well, as like pop can have rock. Like there's lots of rock that is also considered pop. I think that's more so that it's just reached the era of just being like popular, you know, like it's just kind of branched out more from just like this specific scene. You know, like Coldplay is pop. Lots of other genres, like they're pop. Rock is rock, it's Dwayne Johnson. Yeah, that's exactly it. I could see him being in a dad rock band. Oh my god, this dad rock, which my dad was definitely in. Just basically any dad who gets into rock. But yeah, that's, I don't know. Can't explain it.
Sorry, I zoned out.
Well, the viewers have an understanding of rock now, or a lack thereof, because I didn't really explain it.
Alright, the court record has added it. Blaring
Nice.
Edge. When you say rock, are you referring perhaps to this rock and roll music that's so popular these days?
My guy is about to go to the sock hop rock and roll.
That's right, when we went into the dressing room. Music was blaring off the speaker on the wall. The pipe sound from the stage into the backstage through speakers.
The backer speakers.
Oh! I don't know what Apollo just gave up on speaking.
That way people in the back can hear when they're supposed to be on. Oh, right.
Whatever.
Did he have to be so loud?
You don't listen to the Gaviniers with your ears. What? You feel it with your entire body and soul. I always have the backstage monitors at full volume. When we walked in the room, the band was playing Guilty Love, I believe, making it easy to determine the time of the crime.
You could hear that music playing.
Then everyone on stage for that song has an alibi. Including myself. Anyway, I closed off the scene and started my investigation.
I believe you left the scene. It's just let a bystander watch the body.
Literally left for like an hour or something. Kinda crazy.
I believe that's enough of that. Ah. Prosecution has a rather convincing case. Only way in and out of the crime scene was watched, making the defendant the only one who could possibly leave the scene. Simple and decisive.
Is the way that you're making me feel. They made me sing that for Love and Deep Space the other day.
Wake me up.
Wake me up inside.
I only know this song because of a Naruto AMV from 10 years ago.
It was in every AMV.
Ah. It was Sasuke versus Itachi.
Of course.
I believe we've heard enough to determine our verdict, even if I wasn't in a hurry to make a hospital visit.
I'm sure the Chief Justice will appreciate the gesture. Unfortunately, we have no direct witnesses. Fortunately, the criminal left decisive evidence for us. That will have to be enough. Can we talk about the last words of the victim, please?
But what if Apollo forgore?
Apollo, come on.
He forgore. Very well. I believe this trial is finished. If the defense has no contradicting evidence.
The prosecution has presented our proof, clear and plain. If you have contradicting evidence, it had better be clear and plain.
Apollo! They've got us on the ropes already! We better come up with something quick.
I know.
Oh.
Need evidence or a witness that can prove much. He's innocent beyond doubt. If only he could tell us anything.
If only he told us something.
Mr. Justice, do you have contradicting proof that can overturn the prosecution's case? If you do, it'll be better if you tell us about it now. This is it, and so soon. If I mess this one up, it's all over. The court wants contradicting proof? I don't have any.
Well, we don't have that, so...
I mean, I don't think it's time to present this right now. I think the best contradiction is he couldn't handle shooting a gun like this.
Yeah, but they know that, right?
They didn't directly say it though.
They said it was like a large caliber gun. They're like, surely they know that, right?
Like they took the time to say that no, not just anyone could shoot that.
You think it's a witness?
There's no witness.
Lemoire?
She was. I don't know where she was. She's probably she was probably the actual culprit though.
She's probably the actual killer. I mean, the thing is, okay, we heard him say siren, and she's the siren, so I thought for sure she was going to be the defendant.
No, I think she's the actual culprit. We're gonna eventually pin down. How about you watch me you watch me be right real quick.
Okay.
The defense is prepared to show contradicting evidence.
That should be interesting. What sort of evidence?
Yes, what sort of evidence, Mr. Justice?
Yeah,
Shows evidence contradicting the prosecution's claim. This gun in my pocket? This evidence does more than contradict. It flips the whole case. Oh, I'm
Oh no. He got too cocky. Thank you for presenting evidence that is clearly wrong.
Why did it make the case that no one, just not anyone could shoot that if I can't use it right now? Yeah.
Evidence or witness? I wish we could just tell them what he said.
Alright, now I don't have any. We can present Let Me Roar.
We could present her. Get her in here.
As a witness.
Well, I would only want to call her in just to be like, she did it. She did it. He said her name.
Then we don't have any proof.
I think we should try calling her in, and if that doesn't work, then we just say there's nothing else. I can't think of anything else.
Prosecutor Gavin, you claim that there were no witnesses to this crime. Are you absolutely sure?
Absolutely. I would swear it on my career as a prosecutor. And on my million-seller hit song, A Troquinine, My Love.
There he goes again.
That's too bad, because there was a witness. Oh, really now? How did you come to possess knowledge the prosecution clearly does not? Because I am the only one in the world who knows this. Oh, the witness we have is the victim himself. What's going on? I just talked to him and now... He's alive! Mr. Latus, can you hear me?
Because he said she did it.
Please, do stop the wound. Why are you just standing there?
Please do your first aid.
We already read this. I don't want to read it again. What? The victim said this before he died.
Perhaps he did, perhaps he did not.
What do you mean by that?
All we know is what Air Forehead says he said. It's no testimony, especially since it comes from the defense attorney himself.
But it's the truth. He said it. I even told you about it. Apparently, you ignored me completely.
Damn. It is my policy to fully investigate everything I deem relevant. Clearly, this rookie lawyer thinks he can tell me how to do my job.
That's enough. Mr. Justice, we need clear proof from you. These witnesses of yours are unknown to the prosecution. Hope you're right. Failure carries a stiff penalty.
Perhaps a stiffer penalty than usual is called for. Fuck.
There's no backing out now. Let's hear the name of your witness.
Okay, so we definitely can't
Mr. Justice.
produce the other guy.
Let me roar. Recall Mr. Latou's last words. The witness is silent.
Oh yeah, he didn't say that she did it. He said that she witnessed it.
The siren. Aha! He meant the siren. That's right, the siren of the ballad, Let Me Roar. Let Me Roar was only on stage for the second set. And she had access to the backstage area. She could have been a witness. I see. Well, Prosecutor Gavin?
My claim still stands. There was no witness to this crime.
Very well. Let's hear from the horse's mouth then, shall we? I love horses. We will now take a break from Detective Emma Sky's cross-examination. Please show Let Me Roar to the witness stand. Let Me Roar would say nothing the night of the murder. Not today, though. Today we'll drag the story out of her, no matter what it is.
A break, you say? How very fitting, because we're just about to be hit by the ad break. Wow.
Guys, make sure to watch and click on every ad. It supports the channel.
It really doesn't do that much. Make sure to get out of here, do your stretches, and get a glass of water and shit. It does not.
If you get an ad for socks, buy those socks.
Oh my
Partake
god.
in capitalism.
I need more socks. Alright, guys. I'm gonna go grab a tea. We'll be back in a little bit. I tried to sneeze, but it didn't work. I'm so sad. Oh my god.
Tea break.
Hello? Whew. I fucking ran, dude. And she's not even here.
Welcome back.
My bad for the wait. My mother asked for help and I had to be a good son.
That's fine. I found my crisps, so it all worked out.
Where was it?
It was on top of the pantry. So I was looking in like one of the under drawers, but she put it at like the top of the pantry above like the vinyls and everything.
Maybe she was hiding it from you, bro.
Maybe. I did ask her, I was like, did you eat my crisp? And she was like, no, it's up there.
Alright, let us resume. We gotta game her up.
Oh my god, these grapes are so sour. Let's do this.
Oh.
I know, they're very sour. Oh, wait, one sec. Don't touch anything.
Not touching?
Ad break was 20 minutes. I know it's gonna be like 20 minutes until the next ad break.
Oh, well, maybe the watchers can just take that L.
It is... It is my distinct honor to welcome the siren of the ballad to our courtroom.
You are too kind. Oh, you can speak English. Yes, I can.
Oh
Though
man,
I'm not very good. There is much I do not know.
her like
You speak so well.
her contract ruined. She's not supposed to be speaking in English in front of people.
I mean, her manager is dead anyway. You speak so well. Have you spent time here before? Actually, I do not know how I came by my knowledge of your language. Not where I studied it.
Oh, she's still lying about it.
Yeah, she's trying to be mysterious.
She's not allowed to lie on the stand though. She told us.
You need to aura farm, bro. What does she mean she doesn't know?
I too sought to call her as a witness, but I did not. I had a reason, of course.
What's that?
Lamira suffers from amnesia.
Amnesia. Lamira is not my true name. Yet I remember nothing of the time before I was given it. Nothing of the time before I started singing on stage.
Whoa, she's even more mysterious than I thought.
As lauded singer Lamira, she lives a good life. There are little difficulties for her thanks to her success. Yet, I did not wish to subject her to unnecessary trauma.
I see. I care surprisingly little about people's past.
You probably should care a bit more considering your position.
You have nothing to fear in this court, let me roar. Thank you. Yet there is something I do not understand. I am being called as a witness? What might I say? No one will tell me anything of what happened.
Lamira, let me be frank. I did
You're
not
not
want
Frank,
to ask
you're Clavier.
I did not want to ask you up here to testify. Yet the young gentleman with the wide forehead over there was adamant that you stand.
Oh my.
Congratulations, Apollo. You're the bad guy.
Well, now that you're here, please give us your testimony of what you did not see. If nothing else, the sound of your voice is welcome. Tell us what you saw on the night of the crime. That's what I saw. I saw nothing, and that testimony ends. That night, I was invited to sing on stage, and this I did. I did not return backstage after the second set. Then I was led by the police to Mr. Gavin's dressing room and told to wait there. That's where I learned that something had happened, but I wasn't told the details. I must say, you sound wonderful just testifying. I hope he wasn't too distracted to hear what she was actually saying.
There you have it. She saw nothing that night. Now we can only pray that the defense has the sense to admit defeat and refrain from detaining her any longer than need be.
Wow, you just got badder, Apollo. Way to go.
Very well, Mr. Justice. Keep it short and sweet.
How many times did they do this to us where they're like, you can only say one thing or you're kicked off?
It's usually when it's a cute woman on the stand.
Mm-hmm.
She must know something, and I've got to find out. I got to find out.
You did not just use gyat here.
Will they let us press everything? Is that something we can do?
I think they didn't specifically say that we couldn't, so.
But you must have seen something. Mr. Toulouse named you.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Toulouse, how can I tell you what I don't know? Let me roar! He said you were a witness with his dying words. I do not know what he meant to say, but that night...
But did you sing?
It was a great concert. You heard me sing, thank you. So to get an autograph later, actually. Mr. Justice, this is a cross-examination. You're out of line. If anyone deserves an autograph here, it's me. One on my gavel would be nice.
Judge.
What is this?
It is my autograph. Now keep this trial moving.
What? Oh, my grandchild will be so happy. Brilliant's grandson's a big fan.
Let us continue, shall we? If you would.
I like that he had that writing.
He was just scribbling it while they were talking.
Just,
Tell us what you did after your stellar performance.
You did not return backstage once? Where were you then? What were you doing? I was cleaning up on stage. There are many things I must do for a performance other than simply sing. And was Machi with you at the time? Unfortunately, I do not know where he was. So much for an alibi for Machi. With Machi, correct? How was he then? He seemed as he always does. Though I believe he was shocked by the news of Mr. Latou's death. Yet, he is not the type to show much emotion.
Yes, he has given the police no end of headaches. He answers most questions with silence, and those glinting frames speak nothing. Maybe because you're speaking a different language?
Yeah, did you try getting a translator, bro?
Like... The questioning hasn't gotten very far. He's 14 and doesn't speak a lick of English.
You sat there waiting. I heard the crunch, bro. That sounds like some good ass crisps.
I switched to Doritos.
Oh yeah, Dorito always has a satisfying crunch. I don't like eating it that much because it sticks to your fingers way too much.
It does. I'm literally just using the plain Cool Ranch ones because any others are too much for me.
Like I'm about to eat Doritos with chopsticks.
It goes well with the grapes though. Like, you know, something to cut through the, like...
The sourness?
Yeah. Yeah.
How was the incident explained to you? I was told in detail, I was told nothing in detail, only that Mr. Latou's died. Of course, investigations require some security. But Mr. Latou's was my manager. I wanted to know more. I should have been told. Both Mach and I were beside ourselves with concern.
Allow me to apologize. But please understand. Keeping you in the dark was as painful for me as it was for you.
Yes, I understand. Think, what does the ring true about her testimony?
It's hard to imagine her lying.
She might not be lying, but she might be hiding something.
Omitting.
Why wouldn't she tell me about the night of the murder? I know! Fuck, I didn't mean to press. Do you trust me, bro?
No, but go on.
You trust me, bro?
Go on.
You want?
Fine, I do. Work? Go on.
I'm sorry, Lemuror, but I'm having trouble believing
Oh,
you.
yeah.
You remember this brooch, do you not?
Why, that's Lemoire's. She was wearing it for her song.
Care to add that to the testimony,
Ooh!
Prosecutor Gavin?
So she was wearing it during the song. What?
This brooch was found after the murder took place. At the very scene of the crime.
What?
Lemuror, how did your brooch get backstage if you did not go there yourself?
Wow, it really helps that we're the ones that discovered the crime scene for once.
And as Prosecutor Gavin just told us, you have been wearing it during your performance that night. Oh. What is the meaning of this? Lemuror, explain. Let me what?
Girl! She says English is quite difficult. Bitch, don't bring this
That
up
trick's
now.
not gonna work here. Hadouken, Hadouken, Hadouken.
We know you can speak English. Your forehead may be large, but you are a lawyer truly. But you have missed one important fact. He's calling us names?
now? Goat, fork, beetle.
Question mark? In fact, at the time of the incident, I went backstage, but only for a moment.
What?
Why'd you lie then? Think back to the moment of the crime.
I like that they did a different language by hieroglyphs.
I mean, it's better than like in Fata Morgana where they just did like X. You know well I speak.
Is she really saying all that?
What's she talking about, Apollo?
What?
Is she talking about that?
The magic incident, maybe? Oh. Never mind.
Wait, Coco!
What?
Okay, we can keep going.
Bless you. Watch this room for me. I have to call for backup.
Oh, okay. Okay. Mr. Latus!
Oh, so cold. Oh. Oh, cold. Oh, the world.
Wow.
What's wrong? I didn't see nothing.
I looked into the room. Just a glance, mind you.
So this is when your brooch dropped. That explains that.
It does. There was no other time I could have dropped it. But that's ridiculous. You only looked in for an instance, but you dropped your brooch?
Your forehead. She has raised a possibility. The only thing that can counter that is evidence.
So she looked in at the crime scene. Actually, I needed to go into the dressing room. This reminds me, I found the next Friends Lab we're gonna play, Ro.
Another one?
There's the supply of Friends Lab will never end.
I have only agreed to Resident Evil 5.
But no, but this Friends Lab is better than the older ones.
They're all the same. They're not better than the others.
This one is called Guilty as Sock.
Uh-huh. Do we play as Socks?
As a matter of fact, we do.
Of course we do. And do we go explore haunted zones?
No.
What do we do then?
We run a court case.
As socks.
Yeah, look.
Sounds
I posted
stupid.
I posted on this thing. Basically, there's a whole system with evidence, with judges and defendants, and a judge. Oh, I posted on Flink and Speak. It seems like a really fun game.
Oh, was this on one of the indie showcases, I think?
Probably.
Oh my god. We'll see.
Alright, anyway. I knew nothing what I owe, but the moment I opened the door, I heard a horrible voice.
It was Apollo. A forehead shouting. Who's there? No doubt. A horrible voice indeed. Wow. They're so mean to him.
I closed the door immediately.
She's guilty. She did it. It's her.
Well, that explains the brooch. Let's return to your testimony. That's too convenient. She's hiding something. Let me war. Let me war. You did look into the room though, right? Yeah, yes. Testify as to what you saw. Very well. Though it was only the briefest of glimpses. When my performance was finished, I went backstage. Why is this glowing now?
Oh.
Well, this option was not available to us before.
No. I wonder if it's her
Hand.
hand's
Where's her
not.
hand?
Her hand is all the way down. We can't get there. I'm assuming it's gonna be like her mask.
Eye? I don't even know if it's this statement.
It's probably not this thing. Or maybe her hair?
Okay, get me out of here.
What are you... I've seen your
What?
heart. Apollo, what are you talking about?
You seem flustered, Apollo.
I don't know a different statement.
Let's press this first. A wall? Was there a wall there? Is what in English?
A division or a partition, I believe. It was a large dressing room divided into two halves.
The murder took place in the inside half. Guess that partition might have hidden the body.
Convenient.
She blinked!
She blinked. I think maybe if we can find one where she's got her hands up.
Did
Does she have her hands up for anything? Is that one new?
No.
No.
What do you think, bro?
Oh, nothing. Okay.
The new statement that we just got was this one. This one.
Behind a wall.
You can kind of see him. No, you can't.
No. She got in there. She didn't see him. Unless the partition was open at the time? Wait!
What?
Do we have a picture of the scene?
No.
Because she would have seen, well, I don't know, because maybe it could have gone through the body and through the partition and through the wall. Because, like, how would it have gone there if the partition was open? I say we present this.
I don't... Okay.
Never mind. Fuck.
You got a hair trigger, bro. Didn't even let me question your logic.
Sometimes you just have to go. Sometimes you just have to trust your gut, even if your gut's wrong.
I mean, she's looking away here.
You gonna try it? Yeah, sometimes you gotta just trust your gut.
I mean, we only have her face to go by because she's all covered up and shit.
Try somewhere else in her face.
How about her lips?
Oh! Wait, her neck!
She's gulping?
She's gulping.
The late Mr. Latou's body, you say? Yes? You know something more about Mr. Latou's death than you're saying? What? I could see you're trying not to remember, but the effort made you swallow.
He's like, what?
Can't fool my eyes. I mean, I feel like this is Apollo gimmick. The victim can just say "nuh-uh," and there's nothing you can do about it.
I mean, it's not evidence. It's kind of like Athena's mood gimmick, where it's like it's not evidence. You're just kind of like talking to them, and you're hoping that they'll break. But like the way you're doing it is you're calling them out on something that they're clearly lying or holding back on. So it is just kind of like their reaction is going to be like, oh shit, they caught me out on this, even if they're like, that's bullshit, you know? It's like it's supposed to catch them out in that moment.
It is true. He was so terrible after all. Why did Mr. Latou's have to be shot? One moment, Lemuroir. Yes? What was that you just said? Why did Mr. Latou's have to be shot? Yes? She was signing something. I knew it. Lemuroir, I'm afraid you haven't realized it, but your words just now contradict your testimony. Bitch. Eh? How could that be? She said she didn't know anything, right? Or did she say she couldn't see the body? I mean, she could have just heard that he got shot. It would have changed.
Yeah.
What are you cooking, Apollo? Because I'm not
Apollo,
following.
please explain what your thought is. She wasn't told anything.
It's a nice ass postcard. Yeah, you can see how the original language looks down there. Before the localization changed to hieroglyphs.
Hieroglyphs.
I say we say fuck it and do the diagram.
Again? Okay.
Second time's the charm, question mark. Oh, we're cooked.
Oh no.
I don't know, bro. Do we, Felix? Do we, though? I say we present this again. I'm kidding.
Just in case. Maybe she didn't hear it the first time.
Maybe it's because he was alive when she picked him.
What can we check? What does that say?
Yes?
Yeah. Speak to no one outside the investigation.
I guess she doesn't count as someone in the investigation, so she wouldn't have heard this.
Yeah.
Tell me, let me roar. How did you know he had been shot? Have you been watching this whole court case? You probably have, but... well, Immediately following the incident, a gag order was placed on the scene, and as I can see that you've been gagged...
Couldn't she have literally heard of it, like, during the court case so far? Was she not in the room?
Was she just vibing in the lounge and she got called?
Maybe they had a like taken away. I don't know what.
This is a document proving that. Let's get out of here. That background is really making me dizzy. In your testimony, you told the court, no one told me anything about the incident. I'm closing my eyes and reading. Furthermore, you testified you had seen nothing. Oh, and you knew that Mr. Latuza had been shot. How could you have known? Oh, Yuck. Alright, get us out of here. Thank you. Lummywar, you aren't hiding something from this court, I hope.
He was.
That sweet song of hers was sounding a little too sweet. Ah, now I remember. Please, allow me to add to my testimony.
Of course. All we want to know is the truth.
She looks kind of pale, huh?
She saw something, I know it. Even the victim said so. That's stretching it a little. Only a glimpse, yet you knew they were bullet holes? Yes, I recognized them immediately. I have seen bullet holes before, you know.
You have traveled the world as a singer. You must have snugged up in places far more dangerous than our country.
I go whenever my voice is needed. Those places are many these days.
That's really cool. I hope I get to travel like Lemora someday.
I plan on recording my next album overseas. Their studios have different sound, you know. I mean, haven't you, like, done yours in Germany?
Maybe I should go on a Cords of Steel tour too.
Oh, shut up.
Then I was led by the police to Mr. Gavin's restroom and told to wait there. What if this actually works this time? Because she peeked into the room. And the door being there, she couldn't see the bullet holes unless you could see it on the other side. But the bullets did not go all the way. We know that specifically.
Yeah.
So surely this will work at the third time we use it.
No.
Let me roar. They call you the
Oh,
lies are
finally.
becoming of such a creature.
It worked.
I put down worthy of a prosecutor, Mr. Justice.
Such put-downs are hardly becoming of you, Apollo.
Stop polishing your forehead and start polishing your character, yeah?
Everyone's saying he was out of pocket. Come on, can I aura form for once? Observe the diagram. Let me roar. You looked in from the door for just a moment, correct? Duh, that is so. There were bullet holes in the room, yes. They were in the wall the door is on. Eh? You see, assuming you merely glanced into the room, you couldn't have seen those bullet holes. Youch! Let me roar. Yes? I'm afraid the defense has raised a good point. It appears you have been holding back something.
Yes, you must. It's a court of law, so...
And I must tell you what it is that I saw?
Yes.
Please? Pretty please?
Please?
Can we even arrest someone that's not from... Oh, she is actually from here, never mind. The happens in these trials are being live streamed as we speak.
Whoa.
And I'm certain it will be on the news in Virginia. You understand your reputation is at stake. It falls to you to avoid tarnishing it.
Personally speaking, I still believe that cross-examining her will yield us absolutely nothing.
After all that, bro?
Javier, sometimes you can be smart, and sometimes... I just don't know.
Maybe he just believes women. Have you thought about that, bro? Maybe you just gotta believe women. But she knew how Mr. Latius died. And he named her as a witness. You must have seen something, Lamour. Very well. Let me war. Please continue your testimony. Very well, I shall. Alright, give me 1 minute to grab lunch, because it's ready.
Ollie.
What?
Go on. Oh, actually, the ad break's coming, so yeah, go for it.
Okay,
We'll come back in 3 minutes.
I'll be fast this time. I'm eating pork and rice.
Wow. What a different meal.
It's cheap, bro. Pork is so cheap here.
That's crazy. It's a little bit like if you were to get like chunks of it, it's not super cheap. Although chicken's gone up in price.
Yeah, chicken is no longer cheap
peasant
like it was
food.
before.
No. I mean, I guess chicken in the past used to be like royal food, and now it's getting there again.
How
Crazy.
lobster was peasant food.
Lobster, fish.
Have you had lobster before?
Yeah.
Okay, Rich. I never had it.
It was in Goa though. It was at like a seafood. No, not even there. It was like somewhere in India. It was at like a seafood restaurant, so it wasn't expensive. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of like shellfish. I wouldn't eat one again.
Like chicken?
Yeah, it tasted like seafood. Tasted like any others. Like it tastes like crab, or like a little bit. Like they just taste salty and seafoody.
Yeah, bro, they've been marinating in salty goodness their whole life.
Mm-hmm. I have. Yeah. Fish, though. Ooh, love fish. Love mackerel. Love kingfish. All that goodness. I want to make a nice fish curry, but I want to get like the proper fish for it. I don't want to have codfish, and I don't want to have like Tesco mackerel things because they're not good. I want to get like proper, fresh market fish.
What's your favorite fish, bro?
Kingfish or pomfret? One of the two. I like both of them.
Yeah.
I
I never
love
had either
mackerel,
of
but
those.
fried. I only like mackerel when it's fried and with masala.
I think I had codfish while I was there.
Yeah.
I had a very common Brazilian fish. I got to look up the name.
Mm. I
I
haven't
had
had too many
salmon,
types. Salmon, yeah. Salmon is very common.
and we eat a lot of the fuck is this fish called in English?
Mm.
Guiabo.
Don't know what that is.
No, it's a fish we commonly eat here, and that's
Could you
basically all
type
the
it
fish I've
up and
had.
check to see what the scientific name is?
Whatever.
Um,
It's a fun.
don't touch anything. Okay, it's fine. Okay, what I saw, number 2.
I was on my way from the stage to the back. Can you read while I eat?
Okay.
I was on my way from the stage to the backstage exit. There was something like a little window there. That's how I saw it. There were 2 shots. I couldn't do anything to stop it. But it wasn't Maki. It was a grown person. I know it was.
Okay, why are you so sure? Oh, god damn it.
I'm still eating.
So how did you witness the crime? And the killer was a grown person, you say? Ugh, this is my first time hearing this, I assure you. Nice play, Air Forehead. And just as planned. Very well. Mr. Justice, you may begin your cross-examination.
Great going, Apollo. You were right about Lemura. What's wrong? You don't look too happy.
This whole thing smells fishy. That's what's wrong.
Hmm?
Ruh-roh. Okay, should I press, or was there anything that spoke to you?
I will press.
So you were heading towards the dressing room?
Yes.
So this is a little before she opened the dressing room door and dropped her brooch. About the same time Emma and I heard those shots.
I was on my way back. There was something like a little window there.
What exactly something like a little window?
Yes, well, window is the best word I know in English. I think this is how it was. It just said yes.
You need not worry, Lemura. Your choice of words is impeccable. There is a small window in the dressing room in question. Perhaps the defense remembers this detail. That little window on the wall. I saw the crime from... Oh.
I saw the crime from there.
Hi, Aldi! We're right in the middle of prosecuting this gal.
Prosecuting?
Well, we basically are, aren't we? You're certain you heard... And Ollie's eating, so I'm voicing everyone right now. You're certain you heard 2 shots fired?
Yes, quite certain. I was on my way to the backstage exit. That was when I heard a faint sound, like a gunshot. Wondering what it had been, I peered through the window. That is when I heard the second gunshot, much closer.
And there were 2 bullet holes at the scene. No contradiction so far.
It all happened on the other side of that window. There was nothing I could do.
But it wasn't Machi, okay. It wasn't Machi who shot? Are you sure?
Yes, quite certain.
It amuses me that you would question her testimony. It is testimony in your favor. Isn't it my job to object?
Yeah, Polo, what were you thinking?
Trucy, let's just listen to what Lemera has to say. Can you tell me how you were so sure?
Yes, of course. You see,
It's a Coco show today. I know. I'm trying my best. I'm trying to remember the way Ollie does all these voices. For some reason, he's given Lemera an Awu voice, and so we're just sticking with it. A grown person? That's a little vague.
I'm sorry. My skill with your language is lacking, I know.
Certainly you could at least see whether the shooter was male or female.
It was a man, a young man.
And you're sure of that?
Yes, his voice was quite clear.
She heard him? Voice?
I'm done.
Oh, good.
Look at this diagram. It seems the dressing room was quite cluttered. It does seem likely that you wouldn't have had a clear view of the shooter. As a singer, I rely more on my ears than my eyes. Can you take over Let Me Roar, though?
Why her?
Because I'm voicing 3 characters right now.
As a singer, when I hear a voice, I do not forget it. That voice was the voice of a man.
So you heard a voice? But wait. Couldn't that have been the victim, Mr. Letus?
Absolutely not. Did I not just say that I do not forget a voice? If it was Mr. Letus who spoke, I would have known.
Indeed. So you were at the window and you heard the shooter's voice. The voice of a young man.
Apollo, this is good testimony! That proves it wasn't Maki.
Indeed. If this turns out to be true, it would cast this case in a considerably different light. What is the defense's opinion of this testimony? It's wrong. Though it pays me to say this, there is something about Let Me Roar's testimony that rings false. What?
Ha! Bravo, Air Forehead. You are colder than I thought.
I'm sure you remember the problem as well as I do. Garvin. As has been established, no grown man could pass through that air vent. He couldn't have fled the scene of the crime.
But that means that Mira has to be lying. Damn it.
I know, and I know it's bad for our case, but I can't shut my eyes to this. Believe me, the idea was tempting.
It is as Air Forehead says. Yet, this is not the only contradiction within her testimony.
What? What's he talking about?
Lemera, I understand why you would want to protect Maki. Yet remember, you are the siren of the something, and lies do not become such a creature.
What does the prosecution mean by this?
Apollo, what's he talking about?
How come no one bets on I when he says stuff like that?
It's the glam. I recall the state of the crime scene quite well.
The state of the room?
Yes, and when the murder took place, that window was closed. I find it hard to believe you could hear a voice through it.
What?
But
I'm sure.
I forgot I'm not a woman.
You can be a woman if you want. Lemura,
But I'll be a woman.
I have nothing but the highest regard for your musical sense. But my opinion of you as a witness is somewhat lesser. Damn, okay.
Objection, that was mean.
Unnecessary, Clavier.
But she's the only eyewitness we have.
So you say. And the victim named her, the siren, as the witness.
That's right. That's what Mr. Latouche.
We hear your claim. We even entertained the possibility. And it brought us to this. Herr Judge,
Yes. Kill him.
the prosecution requests that the witness be excused. Please.
Pretty please?
Pretty please.
I'm afraid I must honor the prosecution's request.
But why though?
That is indeed a question of the witness' credibility. But if Lemura can't testify.
Then we don't have a chance of proving Maki's innocence.
This cross-examination is over. Prosecutor
Man.
Gavin. You may continue making your case.
Danke. Now where were we? Ah, yes. I would like to hear from Fräulein Detective again. Emma?
Wait, let me hear Lemura's testimony one last time. The cross-examination is already over. To such a time as the need arises. This witness may leave the stand. I'm sorry, I could not be more assistance.
At last, back to the real trial. Ready, forehead?
Grr! Hope I didn't just miss my only chance.
Fräulein Detective, how far had we gotten until we were so rudely interrupted? Don't ask me. I dislike saying the same thing twice. And I never repeat a song for an encore.
If you would, Miss Sky.
I believe I was saying that the only way Mr. Latouche's killer could have escaped was through that air vent on the ceiling.
Ah yes, there's only the one door in the room. And a witness, you were standing in front of it.
That air vent isn't very big, you see. Kind of limits the people who could possibly get through.
I certainly would have a difficult time.
You sure would. Not that you would have been there in the first place, though. Remember, the whole backstage area was off limits to people not involved with the concert. The only one who meets the conditions for a killer is the defendant. A virtuoso performance. I couldn't have put it better myself.
She does state a clear case. Though, reading the report, something caught my eye.
Oh, and what's that?
The circumstances of the defendant's arrest. Circumstances? Again?
Hey, that's right, Apollo. Remember when we found Maki? That was bizarre.
She's right. Why did Miss Lotu's body disappear from the room and end up on the top of that stage tower,
Good question.
holding a guitar, no less?
A perceptive observation, Judge. Gas him up.
But it was kind of an accident, really. You work in this job long enough. You get a nose for these things.
Judge sure seems pleased with himself.
Very good for a line detective. Perhaps you could tie it all together for us. Why was the body moved? And how does that lead us to the killer? I was not expecting Emma to be brought back in.
I always expect her to come back.
Just like throw pookies at us. I believe Baki stole the body because of some lyrics. He moved the body to match Lemura's song. No one in this country had a motive to kill the victim, and Maki practically left his signature at the scene. All of this evidence clearly points to the defendant. His signature?
Lemura's song?
Apollo, why are you questioning this? You figured this out. Yes, the guitar serenade. You noticed its code too, did you not?
It's code.
Apollo.
He forgot.
He's not the only. Lemura's not the only one with amnesia. All the events of that day followed the lyrics to our song. First, the keys to my heart, held on so tightly, were stolen. Then, oh, bless you.
Then Prosecution's Gavin's guitar burst into flames on stage. Miss Lotu's life was taken by a bullet.
The rest hardly needs explanation. Guitar, guitar, up together to the sky.
That's mad, fam.
Why did he turn into like a lad?
That's absolute bonkers. It's like a story out of some fairy tale. I admit, I forgot about this.
Apollo is also musically challenged.
But there it is now, waiting for me. The grand finale, as it were. I feel like it's too soon to be the grand finale.
Yeah. I really think that we're gonna finish this in one day.
Hey, you know, I was the one who first noticed it.
I heard of jumping rope to songs and counting to songs. But killing?
It is a wild world out there, Judge.
Very well. We've heard one song and dance, let's get to the next. The cross-examination. Not so sure I'm going to be doing much singing.
The missing body. Okay, I really want to question her on the last bit.
Alright. As long as he's not presenting evidence with a shotgun. What do you mean by this signature?
The bullet hole in the wall, of course. What are you talking about?
Bullet holes?
The revolver was fired twice. One shot missed and left a hole in the wall.
And that means what exactly?
He's blind. The dressing room isn't exactly spacious. Picture the shooter facing off with the victim in there. They can't have been more than 5 feet apart.
Or through the window!
Or through the window. It would be difficult, almost impossible to miss at that range.
Difficult, you say?
Very. Assuming the shooter could properly aim.
Are you using his disability as an evidence?
Wow.
Maki, he can't see. That's why he missed.
It's the only explanation that makes sense. He used sound and other senses to fire the gun. Poorly. That reminds me, the monitor in that room was blaring at the time, yeah? Hardly ideal conditions for tracking by sound.
Blind shooter. No wonder he missed. I knew those bullet holes would come back to haunt me. Think, Justice, what do I do now?
Sit back and watch!
Sit back and watch. Not everything needs a reaction, bro.
Objection.
Sure, there were bullet holes left in the wall. That doesn't prove the shooter couldn't see.
Oh, how so?
You know, that could have been a struggle with the victim. That's certainly possible. And it might have been the revolver's fault. The revolver. The revolver was a very large caliber, right? Shooter wasn't used to find such a large weapon. Ooh! Why would dislocate their shoulder?
Exactly! Anyone!
The defendant, Machi Tobaye, is, as you can see, tiny. It's not so hard to picture him firing the gun and missing entirely. The kickback alone would throw off his aim. The kickback? The award-winning Chainsaw Man opening song? A convincing argument, to be sure. Ha! Take that, smart prosecution.
Apollo,
Huh? What?
that bit about Maki being tiny and the gun throwing off his aim, aren't you kind of, admitting that he did it?
Oh.
It does not matter why he missed. What matters is that the shooter was, without a doubt, the defendant. Even the defense seems to agree on that point. Fuck.
Cripes! Really put my foot in it this time.
But let's get the facts of the matter on the record. If you would, Fräulein Detective.
Very well. The witness will add this to her testimony.
Right.
Okay, conclude the shooter was blind. State of the crime scene.
How do you even know there was a vent?
So he got down the vent, yeah, went around, and then shot him from back there. That just feels... Couldn't someone have just shot him from the window?
Yeah.
This feels so much more convoluted than someone just shooting someone from the window.
Does this even have fingerprints? Damn, they modeled the gun.
Same. That's true, we're in dire conditions right now.
Hi, Black
You
Blue.
can't say he was blind, you say visually impaired. Just because of those bullet holes in the wall. I think I've proven that.
I wouldn't call it proof, per se.
Oh?
You've merely raised a possibility.
Oh!
Fräulein Detective has made a most logical conjecture based upon the evidence. Of course, there is more evidence than just bullet holes. The defendant was the only one who could have escaped through the air vent.
Wait, if he was blind, how would he know about the air vent in the first place?
Ah, a very good point. Well, Fräulein Detective, if you would care to explain.
He certainly seems sure of himself.
Recall the crime scene if you would. There was a stepladder below the air vent. I knew the stepladder was gonna come back! As it happens, maintenance was scheduled for that day. Custodial staff went around checking all the air vents.
I don't believe it.
You're lying.
This is...
Everyone backstage was told about the maintenance, including Maki Tabaye. He would have known about that there was a way out at the top of the stepladder.
Why is this the first time I'm hearing about this?
You could have figured it out yourself. I know, the first time the stepladder is relevant. You only need to consider what that stepladder was doing there. We didn't check that one, we checked the one on stage! I can't believe this. Can't believe this. I didn't even know there was one there.
Looks like the defense objection has been squished by a stepladder.
Well, air forehead. Out of ammunition, perhaps? No, we got this real ass gun.
We might be cooked. Maybe he got the scent of blood.
Apollo, don't you have something? Anything? You know what we need? We need something to prove the killer could see. That'll put him in his place.
That's great, Trucy. Do you have any ideas?
Proving the shooter was sighted would do it. That would take down one of their central points. Do I have any evidence that can prove that though? I don't know.
Let me take a look. Proof that he was sighted.
The photo of the body, perhaps, because the dude wrote something with his blood.
Right. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of, right?
That's the only thing I can think
That's
of.
the only thing I can think of. Is there writing in
No,
blood?
it's
They should do a lot in this game. They do.
No, it's the only thing I can think of.
Okay.
Fine, I accept your challenge.
As I knew you would, Air Forehead.
What exactly am I up against here? Prosecution is saying the shooter missed because he or she couldn't see. Therefore, Maki, who's blind, who did it. The defense will please present their evidence. Evidence that overturns the prosecution's claim that the shooter could not see. Alright, do it.
Objection!
This is the evidence!
It worked!
The photograph of the crime scene.
I can't believe we're finally discussing this.
I don't care much for the smirk on Prosecutor Gavin's face. This is no time to think twice.
No, think twice.
Yes, Your Honor, the crime scene. There is something here that decisively contradicts the prosecution's point.
Then perhaps you'd best show us this something. Get your finger out of the breeze and put it to good use, yeah? Yeah?
Very well. Show us what you're talking about, Mr. Justice.
The blood!
Blood! Oh no.
Oh, record.
Oh no. Fuck.
She's right here.
Oh! The smeared bloodstains?
Thought it was just my blurry vision. It really was blurry.
I can't believe no one has brought up the blood stain. What the fuck?
I mean, maybe Gavin was just waiting for us to bring it up because he has something ready for him.
He would have just left it.
The way the victim's hand is raised above his head, much like a gesture I have seen many times in this court.
It's almost as if he wrote something.
Aha! I get it. At least, I think I get it.
Get what, Fräulein?
When Mr. Latouche was shot, he tried to write something. And what would he write but the shooter's name? And what would he write in but his own blood? Pretty good, huh?
Thanks for making my point for me.
Thanks for spelling it out in baby.
Yes, in fact, that's what I think happened here. That does seem to be a distinct possibility.
The victim wrote the killer's name. It's certainly a logical conclusion.
Drat, I just wish it wasn't all rubbed out like that.
Of course it's rubbed out. Why, if I were a killer? I certainly wouldn't want to leave my name behind.
Exactly. Neither would I. Guys.
No one else has anything to say?
Guys.
What? The prosecution accepts this? You agree this was the victim making an attempt to record the name of the killer? And that the killer tried to rub the name out?
What's your point?
What's my
Guys.
point? Let me ask you this. How did the killer know the victim was writing their name?
Well, Mr. Latouche was writing something in blood once the killer saw what it... Wait a minute. Oh.
Once he saw what he was?
Doy.
What did you just specify about the shooter?
I said they were blind. Oh!
Yeah, the crime scene itself contradicts that. The killer had to have been able to see. How would they rub out the name in blood otherwise?
Oh.
May I remind the... Okay, he couldn't have been the shooter.
Oh! Impossible!
Order! President Gavin, please, explain, please! I mean, looking at this photo, it seems quite clear that the shooter could see. Yet, up until now.
It seems I owe the court an apology.
Hmm?
Oops.
Can't believe Coco just laughed. That's like the last time we're gonna ever see her.
I'm back, guys.
The Gaviners are a band with law enforcement ties, yet a murder occurred. Yeah? During our concert, apparently this caused some confusion over jurisdiction. As a result, some reports were not filed in an entirely timely manner. Oh,
I'm not sure I like the vibe I'm getting here. Is he gonna update
don't
updated autopsy us?
fucking update that autopsy. Oh my god, don't.
Hey, Apollo, look at him. Why is Prosecutor Gavin all relaxed and smiley?
Gaviners, that's his band. That's his band.
Like, he knows something we don't, and he's about to tell us.
I've got an idea. Let's rock. No! With these documents. But before that, I have a question for the Fräulein detective, if I may.
Well, what?
Tell me, why do you think that Maki Tobai is blind?
I don't know, bro.
Oh.
What did he say?
I don't like this.
What are you saying? Of course he's blind.
Of course.
He's the blind pianist, right? So he's... Doesn't Leberard lead him around by the hand all the time?
No, fuck off.
Nor.
Stop it. What? You're joking. I have a report here on the defendant, Maki Tobai. According to this, Maki Tobai can see perfectly well.
What?
His blindness was merely a publicity ploy by those clever Virginians. He can see quite well. What the fuck?
What you said?
What did I say exactly?
You base this entire thing on the fact that he was blind! What are you—
No, Emma did. He just didn't say anything about it.
Oh my god. Never mind what I said about him being the nice one. Forehead, not once in the course of this trial have I claimed the defendant was blind. The only one who did was Fräulein Detective.
But that's...
A significant fact, yes. Consider, Maki Tobai sees. And he was the only one who could have fled through the air vent. I see no problems with this.
Well, what about the bullet holes in the wall?
We said that he would still be able to make that because he's tiny and the gun is big. We confirm that. I believe Air Forehead neatly explains those for us. Fuck. You little piece of shit! He didn't miss because he couldn't see. It was a kickback from the .45 caliber revolver. A simple accident, in other words. You bitch. How's that? I'm afraid your objection has just flown off for brighter skies. This is where the real fun begins, Air Forehead.
Yo!
I can't believe this.
What if he dead ass loses us?
And now this child is in the court forever. He's in jail.
And then just shows execute him.
Oh my god. I knew you didn't have what it took.
You jerk. Just what was I in here for? Comic relief? Yeah, apologize.
Yeah, jerk.
Oh, sorry.
That's no way to apologize.
He's angered at Trucy now. Look out. If you can please end the bickering now.
Whatever, I'm not leaving. I can't leave like this. I'll come up with some clue to solve this case if it kills me.
That's fucked
Come
up.
up.
Oh my god.
Your testimony has already given us enough to convict the defendant. Don't say that.
Guys, please.
Haha. Teehee.
Teehee. Boy. What?
He's so lucky this isn't an IRL trial. That would have 100% be grounds for mistrial. I mean, the fact that there's such a lack of communication between the defense attorney and the prosecutor is in itself like grounds for mistrial.
Actually, you should not use the American court standard for this. Prosecution hiding evidence until the day of the trial is actually really common in Japanese courtrooms.
It's probably what a lot of K-dramas are based off of. Yeah, now
Genuinely,
it's like proper reasons for Emma to hate Clavier.
There's a reason why Japan convicts so many people in the courtrooms. They have like a 99% because the prosecution can just do this shit.
They just have so many rights, and defense attorneys have none. This blood stain. The criminal tried to wipe it off, right? Come on, Emma. I believe in you.
That seems to be what happened, yeah.
We might be able to find out what was really written here. With the luminol! Come on, Emma. Come on.
Really?
That's right, with this. Oh, is she gonna like delay the trial to like do these tests? It's called luminol. Look it up. Guys, why haven't we used luminol before? Why haven't the actual detectives used luminol?
They forgot.
Maybe you know of it.
It's a chemical that reacts to blood. He should know of it. Everyone should know of it. What the heck? Ah yes, have we done those tests yet?
Ha, as if I'm gonna tell you.
You should, you're the detective! The bloodstains covered a section of the carpet. In order to perform blood tests, that section was removed and submitted. Perhaps we should request it here in court now. Oh.
Convenient.
Right, go for it, Apollo.
Huh? Why do I have to do this?
I don't know.
You just have to spray the luminol on it. Simple.
Why are we doing this?
Chemical that reacts to blood. I've heard of this somewhere.
Why? But isn't the English version of the game based in America? Technically, it's Japanifornia or something.
I mean, they wouldn't change how the cases are though, regardless of how they regardless of what the localization does. That doesn't change the origin of the writing of the story.
Regardless of all of that, though, yeah, Flint is right. The geography of Ace Attorney is like all over the place. We don't abide by real world logic or real world law.
Oh yeah, I just mean the place it was written on had those things in mind, and the localization they can change it to America, but that won't change how the cases are built.
Yeah, I don't think even in Japan though. I think a lot of the way that this works is still not accurate though. Is it?
Oh yeah. Obviously, it's gamified, but still.
All right, ready? It's easy as pie. Just touch the sprayed to sprayed area. Here, give it a try.
The eyes of the entire court are focused on me.
Apollo, your hand's shaking.
Oh, girl, let's do this.
Spray, spray, spray.
Wait, numbers?
What?
Or is this
what
like
if it's upside
down?
Doesn't look like much upside down.
No, I can't. What the fuck is this supposed to be? Who writes
Danganronpa
numbers in their lost
is.
moment? What are they doing?
This must be the power of science. It says IPXX314206. Is that the killer's name?
Maybe it is. If the killer was a robot.
Fuck. Were they robot? Aha, I have it. Okay.
So what is it?
I thought those letters, IPXX, looked familiar. This is an Interpol ID number.
What?
Who is using an Interpol ID number instead of someone's actual name? What? Interpol, you mean the International Police Agency? Yes, most undercover agents working to solve international crimes. Why
Was
would
he
he
one
write
of them?
that number?
Why would he even know a number like that?
Exactly. Good show, Fräulein Detective. Rock on. Huh? Your Honor, we can verify this number immediately. Darian, are you there? Come up to the
The-
witness stand.
The relationship this prosecutor and detective have is very different than Gumshoe
Very
and
different.
and
There is
his
no
prosecutors.
respect between Emma and Clavier. None whatsoever.
No, but even then, he may be sarcastic about it, but he still seems to appreciate her effort.
He does, but he also says she's the one with the most time on her hands. Maybe he was an undercover cop. Maybe, to be honest. We don't know anything about the victim.
Compared to, like, I don't know, Gumshoe and Francisca.
Well, I mean, yeah, Gumshoe and Francisca was like...
like,
I mean-
he's not cutting her pay.
No, he was like her babysitter. And like... They're more equals than the other detectives, for sure. But I
Yeah,
think, like, Emma fucking hates him.
Yeah, but there's also a power dynamic.
Yeah. Alright, Darian. I really love the way they draw the characters in this game. Like, the facial stuff is just so good.
I think at this point in the game they like perfected the art style, and then they dropped it for the next one. But whatever.
Well, no, I mean, this was the first one that was made for the DS, so it does make sense. I think, like, the last game in the last trial in the first Ace Attorney game was also kind of like that, because that was also made for the DS. Darian, you heard what we need. Go check into this Interpol ID number.
Sure thing. Give me 30. I'll be back.
Hi, Darian. So who?
I'm not sure what to think about this. Prosecution's case is alright, airtight, or so it seems. Yet if this number is really that of an Interpol agent.
Oh wait, I know. What if Maki Tabai is really an... Emma, he's 14. I don't think Interpol's recruiting children. What if Maki Tabai is really an undercover Interpol agent? That would be a possibility.
Yeah.
No, they're not recruiting... Maybe in this universe, I don't know.
I mean, Francisca was a lawyer when? A prosecutor, like, for a 16 or whatever?
I don't fucking know. Whatever. True deep agent.
A possibility, yes.
Insane. Huh.
And one that would mark him as the killer for certain. Why did Latius know an Interpol ID number? That's what I want to know.
That's a great question. Well, we have some time while we wait Darian's report. Let us work on unraveling another mystery, shall we? A curious mystery concerning Maki Tobaye.
What's the pun on Maki Tobaya's name?
Maki Tobaye, Maki Tobaye, Machi Tobaye.
I feel like
Maki Tobaye.
I feel like the end of his name is supposed to be I.
Tobaye? Maki Tobaye?
Maybe that just isn't one. That's just...
Maybe it's the first one that there isn't a pun. Fräulein Detective, please accept my apologies. I receive word that the defendant could, in fact, see just before the trial began.
Oh, so he was also caught off guard by this shit.
Okay, fine. It seems too much of a bother to tell you. Okay. You had me until the last bit. These two. Does that not raise a rather straightforward question? Well, sure. Why did Maki pretend he couldn't see? I mean, didn't they say for the mystique?
For the showbiz.
Exactly. It makes little sense.
You think Clavier would do well in Love Island?
Clavier? Absolutely. He'd be a bombshell for sure.
I think he would. The girl he likes would be voted off, and he would turn. He would go really evil.
He'd be a Rob for sure. He would be a Rob. He'd be like, I've got layers.
Like you saw how he was when he had one bad day. The dude turned sour quick.
Mm-hmm. If the second it gets out of his control, he'd be like, I can't do this. He'd be like, no, he'd be like Rob the second like he doesn't get everything going. Like the second things start going all wonky, and he'd just be like, I'm cursed. You should stay away from me. He'd be so dramatic. What do you think, F4head?
Me?
Maki Tobae pretended he was blind. Do you know why? How could he know?
Wait, Prosecutor Gavin knows why, doesn't he?
He's known from the start of the trial. He's been leading us on this whole time.
Is something wrong? Do you think perhaps this is all some kind of game? He's self-aware.
Uh-oh.
Know that the
he-
moment I heard that report, I knew why. I suppose people who have sold over 1 million records really are something else. What does that have to do with anything? What does that... What? There was a reason why Maki Tobae pretended to be blind, but it wasn't for his own sake. Getting the picture now? It wasn't for himself? Well, Mr. Justice? You presented evidence that shows why the defendant had to feign blindness. I don't fucking know. We don't know. For the mystique? I think I know
Wait,
why.
it's a sightseeing.
What?
It's a sightseeing on it.
No, but that's because of how she does music. She goes to sceneries and write music about
Never
it.
mind. What do you think? Why are you making... Yeah, why are we explaining this for him? Why don't you do your job? Good show, F4head. It seems you've thought of something.
Watch this shit, bro. Very well. Look at this. This is why he was pretending he couldn't see. You truly don't know, bro? You want me to upstage you like that?
Me? Why the...
I'll give you 10 seconds to figure it out.
10 seconds?
Well...
Why?
Let's say you were on the right track.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so, you just gotta read this.
The sightseeing?
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
Bruh, oh my god!
That's the only thing I can think of, at least.
Acting like, I had this all planned out, and then making me, like, gaslighting me.
Well, I want to see if you were gonna stand up for your own theory, bro, and you just folded.
Because I was like, oh, you seem so sure of yourself, so...
This is Let Me Roar. Let Me Roar and Machi Tobai recall their relationship. In particular, their unique arrangement over the years before visiting our country.
Lemura and her pianist. They'd always walk together, she leading him by the hand. Even when they got on stage, she would lead him to the piano. She would walk all the way over there with him.
Ew.
That's right, because he was blind. She led him at all times, never let him go. Yet we have just learned something that makes their arrangement peculiar indeed. Maki could see. Why did they have to keep up this act this whole time then? Well, wasn't it part of their performance? I think there's a simpler explanation. Maki did not need to be led by the hand at all.
Lemura couldn't see.
That can only mean one thing.
She's blind. Really?
Really, it was the other way around. The one who needed to be led by the hand was Let Me Roar. What is this? So you mean to say that Let Me Roar is just... Yes, Your Honor. Let Me Roar is blind.
What? Dun dun dun.
Order! Oh, this is crazy, Prosecutor Gavin.
Is it now?
Please shed some sanity on this menace. The defense has made an outrageous claim.
The only thing outrageous I see about the defense is his vast forehead. Yet I see it is not vast in vain this time. He said we have a brain! He is quite correct.
But that makes no sense.
Why did she hide it? I don't know, contracts and shit? Yeah, wasn't she supposed to be the landscape painter in Sound or something? Well, since we have her here, why not ask Lemura herself? I believe she's still at the witness waiting room.
Yeah, let's just ruin her career.
What does this mean for our case?
Don't ask me. I had no idea she couldn't see. I hadn't thought of it until just now. Bailiff, bring in the woman.
But not yet! Because we're about to be hit by another ad break! And I need to pee.
I need to pee.
Well, I'm gonna go pee first.
I got lost.
You got lost? How did you get lost?
I got lost. I just did.
Did you leave the house?
No.
Oh. You got lost in the house?
But I'm here now.
Welcome back to the bathroom. Okay, Rich.
You ever wonder what a person that owns like a 10-bedroom mansion lives like? Like how many rooms are just not even used?
Man. I think about that sometimes.
Like genuinely. He always noticed that the house kind of feels like they hired a designer to do everything because it's impossible to feel everything.
Yeah. I would love it though, because I would want every single room to be different and interesting. Do you have any cleaners for the unused rooms? I mean, because they'd get dust, wouldn't they?
I mean, maybe they just put some cloths over everything.
Maybe. I mean, then at that point, like, you go into the room and, like, what? It's just covered in, like, white cloth? Laminate everything? That sounds horrendous. I would hate that. I hate like when things are kept like super clean. As in like I hate when my dad used to do this to our like old house. He would like put like covers and everything over the sofa, covers over everything. Like when the TV wasn't in use, that would be covered up. Like literally, it was the most annoying thing. My computer, the reason why my old computer has lasted so long is because literally all of it's like plastic covered and everything.
Like that's an old person thing.
I think so. It did make sense for the computer though, because we had really bad salty air where we lived since we were right near the beach.
I just imagine Coco has like 10 rooms and 9 of them are storage for shit she bought.
In the future, that's my new house. It's just like all storage rooms for my hobbies. No, they would all be like used, like 10 different hobby rooms with different kind of things. God, I wish. Are those grandma plastic covers? Oh, the grandma ones, yeah. With the tables just like covered in plastic.
Coco's dad is basically a grandpa.
He basically is, yeah. Alright. Lemera. It pains me deeply to call you before us again in this way. To out you in front of all of your fans. Yet I must.
Please, do not be so concerned on my behalf. Those eyes, she really can't see? Really?
Yum.
It is true.
What a twist.
How funny it is that a tiny lie born in the Virginian countryside would one day grow to entangle the entire world. So you are Health?
She's very pretty. I love her design.
Yeah. I have no memory of the time before I became Lemure. No, true that my memories began in darkness. She's trying to recover the whimsy of her career.
No.
The world light has no meaning for Lemure. I see. He has a big nose.
You may recall me saying something towards the beginning of this trial, Airforehead.
Huh? I don't really listen to what you say.
I believe I said it was unfortunate this crime had no direct witnesses. Now, Lemera, I must ask you to stand once more. Will you testify to the court about your eyes?
Of course. It was never my intent to deceive any of you. May I begin, Your Honor?
I don't know, may you?
Yes, sure, whatever. Though I admit, I'm a little lost here.
We know.
I think we're all a little bit lost here, Your Honor. I have the memory of the light. I debuted in a world of darkness. Debuted. Is that how you say that word? That's fucking weird.
I debuted? Yeah, I guess so. Never heard it used like that. Debuted?
Debuted? I debuted in a world of darkness and sound. My producer came up with my PR line before he knew this.
Yeah, she just lied about the main part of her testimony.
So silly as it may sound, I had to pretend I could see. Everyone on my staff knew, of course, but no others.
This court is a farce.
But this is a murder trial, not a blind trial. I apologize. It was part of my contract, you see. I was to keep my blindness a secret, no matter what.
That doesn't apply in a court of law.
Music is everything for me. I never imagined something like this would.
She told us the truth in the beginning. Then she said she saw nothing. I mean, yeah, I guess.
Very well. Does his defense have anything to add?
This is a
I'm sorry for
farce.
ruining your career, lady. I would like to cross-examine. What if she's lying about being blind?
Then what else?
Well, like throw something at her and see if she reacts.
Yeah, because that's not messed up.
But what is there left to ask?
What's one thing in your testimony that bothered me?
Perhaps it is best we let you get it out of your system. Someday you will come to understand the importance of thinking for yourself. Wow, okay. What the heck?
Calls a sheep.
Oh. Unnecessary.
Very well. The defense may proceed. However, be aware this court will not tolerate any questions deemed too stressful for the witness.
What about us, huh? What about our stress?
No one cares because we're men.
What about Trucy? She's a child. Why is she even here?
Okay. There was only one part that bothered me. Which part, Apollo? Which?
That sounds like favoritism. Anytime a hot lady is on the stand.
Just let me ask about it and I'll be happy. I mean, she's like 40, right?
Yeah, hot lady.
She looks really good for 40.
She looks really good for 40.
She looks like early 20s.
Not early 20s, but she's like giving late 20s, early 30s.
I have no memory of the light. Do you not, though? Objection?
Just pick her on like the most mundane details.
Everyone on my staff knew, of course. Everyone?
Everyone? If that's even your real
Yes.
name. It's not. We know that, and she said that.
When you say everyone, do you include Mr. Latouche?
Of course, he was my manager. Oh, that's you.
No, no, I mean, if you want to cook, bro.
No, I don't.
What if we just don't read anymore? Like,
What
we
if
play
we
the game in
just don't
silence.
read anything anymore?
We just play this game in dead silence.
We don't even voice our opinions. We just like, no, just we're giving up, guys.
This is now a silent playthrough.
Yeah, no commentary playthrough. Except our mics are on and you just hear us breathing. Or if something funny happens, you'll hear us like occasionally chuckle.
I'll switch that idea to instead be horrible commentary. Just like the. Oh yeah, that's kind of funny. And not even reading anything.
No! I hate that. I don't like that. No.
Something the matter, Mr. Justice.
I believe I know what is bothering a young defense attorney. You are thinking of when you discovered the body, yes?
Is he right, Apollo?
Yes, I was.
Jesse's seen at least one.
Oh.
I think I have two. Really all special.
He's alive. We've read this like 4 times now. I won't read it a 5th time.
He literally redone the scene like 5 times. It's just that good.
Mr. took me to ask the witness and he named you. Is he stupid? This is. Why would he do that? Why? He knew you were blind. I don't know.
Tisk tisk. What did I just say? You need not learn to think for yourself. Or you need to learn to think.
You need
yourself.
to.
Stop saying shit.
Meaning what?
There's no mystery here if you recall everything he said. Think of it as his last words once more.
The witness siren. We've heard that many times. We've seen the flashback like 6 times though.
We sure have.
Along with a little play acting by our defense.
I remember them well myself, but that statement is not to what I refer. I mean what he said before that. I think I remember bringing this up, and I forgot what it was he said.
Huh? Before? Ah!
That's right, he tried to tell you. Then he said, can't see. He wasn't talking about himself. He was talking about the witness. Okay, never mind. I was talking about the so-called bit. Whatever.
I mean, so good is because he was losing his fucking blood.
It could have been
dude.
anything.
His hot blood was leaving his veins.
It could have been anything.
I see.
Too bad the defense did not.
Too bad, bro.
Well, air forehead. Try relaxing and looking at the facts first next time. Wow. Ooh, that's a pretty gown.
I think that's a robe, a wizard robe. Order! Order!
Recall Lemira's earlier testimony.
But she couldn't have heard those gunshots. She's blind. I thought we proved that.
That is not the most important point here.
What is the most important point here?
That's a good point. That's a good question. The moment he was shot, Mr. Lettuce witnessed her through the window. Why else would he have named her as the witness?
Ah. So she was just snooping for the love of the game?
I guess.
But I really did hear them. 2 gunshots. In the man's voice. So it was a man who shot him. And not a 14-year-old, because those sound like a girl.
The thing is, though, how do we know that no one closed the window? She could have still heard it and everything, and someone could have closed the window.
She could have closed the window.
She could have closed. I don't know why, and she didn't tell us that, but...
They're like, oh shit, there's a guy with a gun there. Close this window for safety.
Or, if she was in the room... She's lying about everything. Follow me here. She's in the room, and the killer's on the other side, opens the window, shoots through the window, and she hears all of that. She doesn't know where the fuck she is for some reason. And that's what she hears.
Why would she be on Gavin's room though?
I don't know.
Is she a little snooper?
And yeah, the vents were open. That's more ways for the sound to get around. She could have even heard it from outside. I mean, that's like assuming that she's lying about everything.
I mean, she hasn't said a single truth this whole case.
Exactly. I'm just saying she could be lying about everything else. Unfortunately, such a thing was impossible, as the window was closed. We have already run a simulation, of course.
We had someone get shot at to check.
She
was so
recognizes
clear.
a voice.
If I heard that voice again, I would know it in an instant.
Who hasn't spoken yet?
Uh,
Hasn't everyone spoken? She's been in court this whole time, right? Except for
Mach has been
Maki.
pretty quiet.
Yeah, but she knows Maki's voice.
Darian was here for 5 seconds.
He was here. He spoke, though. Has she been in court or not? That's the question.
What about this random ass wizard? That's
That's true! Wait! Can we bring the wizard? Because the wizard has been in the scene and no one has spoken about him. What the fuck is the wizard? I forgot about the wizard! That was a real man! That was a real man!
a real ass dude.
What the fuck? Why has no one brought him up yet? What if Sharkman was also magician? He just takes off his weird pomp. That's such a, what? And his onesie? That is such a leap. I don't think their faces even look the same. The Sharkman.
Yeah, because we definitely saw the
would be
magician being like tee hee too hoo and running away.
Yeah, like he tee-heed at us, and he looked very old. He looked like he was in his 40s or something.
he looked like Trucy's dad.
He did. He looked like he could be Trucy's dad. But no, he definitely looked a lot older than like Darian, because Darian's definitely like in his 20s. But then I don't know. Everyone looks like they're at different ages. Oh, the test.
Your Honor. What is a bailiff? Can't you see we're in session here? We have like the results back from the investigation. The investigation?
Ah, the Interpol number that Mr. Latouche left us. It turns out the kid is working for Interpol.
Oh! Well, let's hear it. We will continue this cross-examination afterward.
What?
Detective Chris, send your report, please.
Hey, Darian.
His sprite looks like he belongs to a different game, low-key.
It really does.
I asked the Interpol about that number.
I like his
Sure you'll find their answer intriguing. Like that he has kind of a schnauzer. Kind of.
Quick work as always, Darian.
Well, tell us about the number. Is the defendant a secret agent? IPXX314200. The agent registered under this number was Roman Latouche.
What? What? Oh, he put it. Why
Or
would he put his
undercover-
own? Why?
Because he probably got murdered because he was undercover.
I guess.
The undercover Interpol agent was Mr. Latouche himself. He was apparently in the middle of an operation. I mean, at least his hair is not wiggling. Sometimes it wiggles.
That's true.
So when he wrote those letters, he was trying to tell us his own identity. And a cautious killer tried to wipe them away.
Mr. Latouche was an undercover Interpol agent. So him being Lemira's manager.
It's just a cover, most likely. There's one other important detail I found.
Well, out with it.
Concerns that 45 caliber revolver, the murder weapon, was his? Apparently, it belonged to Roman Latouche.
Ah, I see.
He had an Interpol permit to carry firearms. The registration number of the revolver matched.
So the victim was killed with his own weapon, which makes sense. It is hard to imagine someone who wasn't an Interpol agent with such a large revolver.
Why do they need such a large revolver?
Good question.
Like being armed, I guess, but having a weapon that shoots through concrete, is that needed?
Is it necessary? Probably not. That's why they have the small ones, just because it's like convenient and easy to use. Bigger cop cred, I guess. Yeah, I guess Interpol is like the bigger kind of leagues, so they need big revolver.
We're in the big leagues.
My first introduction to Interpol was from which?
I don't remember mine.
Did you have one?
I mean, I eventually knew that they existed. I don't remember when though. I think it was a stupid movie. A stupid action movie. It's like, oh, the Interpol is interfering with whatever.
The Interpol. Bones? It's probably, yeah, I probably saw them like in one of those random crime shows.
I don't even know what they do, to be honest.
Man, international like stuff, like that kind of jurisdiction. Because you got like
Isn't that what
CIA, and then you got like FBI.
Yeah, those are not international, or are they?
No.
I don't know.
Those are American. Then you got like here, the police, the MI5.
Okay, lock in. I wonder how that ties into everything.
Scotland Yard, that's true. We do have Scotland Yard. I forgot about that.
It's got to tie in somehow, you think?
Yeah, somehow. Thanks for looking into that for us, Detective Cranston. He was great help. Oh, no problem, Your Honor. I'll be heading.
Bye. What? Oh.
Oh! Wait! Lemure, is something the matter? That voice just now. Oh!
Darian? Wait.
Mr. Darian, is it? It was him. I'm sure of it. It was him?
You aren't saying.
That voice I heard. Talking to Mr. Latouche when I heard the gunshots fired.
Did you not hear him earlier in court? Is she just never in court?
She's in the witness waiting room. They mentioned this.
Okay. I missed that. I'm not paying attention.
Dummy. It was him. It was Mr. Darian.
Is this some kind of a joke?
First time I see this right.
Oh no, Clavier! You know what? Serves you right. You're being a bit of a dick earlier.
This is... No, what? No way.
Oh shit. Damn, he's got long hair too?
Yeah, I didn't know he was rocking a mullet as well.
Alright, there's so much going on with you.
The courtroom fell into such a chaotic state that tried to be suspended temporarily. I've never seen that happen before. Of course, it's not every day that you get an accusation like that one. No more fingering Darian.
Okay! I don't know if that happened to Polo. I don't know if we should be wording it that way, Apollo.
Not only he's a guitarist, he's a detective. And he's an Interpol rival agent.
Man.
Things were changing fast, and frankly, I'm not sure I could keep up with it.
Hey, no webbing out now, Apollo! Get your ass back in here!
Never mind.
To be
it's the next
continued.
day.
I don't think I want to say.
Whoa! Mm-hmm.
Just kidding.
Well.
It seems like a good place to stop, Miss Coco.
Do you think so, Mr. Ollie?
Unless you want to go for 4 more hours. Up to you.
No, I think we should stop here. And I think with our brain cells combined next week, if we have the time, I think we should do the next investigation and trial in one go.
Damn.
I think we can do it. So far, each of these sections have been like 2 to 3 hours. I think we can do it. If we lock in,
maybe we start slightly earlier as well.
we can do that. We saw a bit earlier, and I think we can crack on to do all of it.
Yeah. So next Sunday, because Saturday I have games, so I would have to stop.
Okay, then we'll start earlier on Sunday. Huge shot being cold.
Alright.
I'm telling you, we can do it. How cool would that be? We finished an Ace Attorney case in like 3 sessions. Unheard of.
I can't believe Coco will have to sing another song on stream if we fail to do that.
That's not happening. Only for Caleb. That's never gonna happen again. He shut my mouth too. Have I told you that? He covered my mouth after I sang it. I have no words for how I felt. Actually crying.
We're all right.
Alti, you
All right,
missed
bro.
it. You missed it. Caleb was sick, and he was like, whenever you're sick, you always make me sing to you, and then you cover my mouth because I didn't sing as good. And we were like, well, what if we sing for you? And he's like, okay, bet. And then they were like, and so they put like a little recording thing, and it was like, okay, it's time for you to sing. So I was like, fuck. So I started singing Fireworks by Katy Perry, and then I started singing A Sibling Clean. I don't remember what. I think I started singing High School Musical. And then at the end of it, Caleb's just like, he like looks at me and he's all soft and everything. He covers my mouth. The little shit.
I guess the singing was bad.
It was that bad. I'm actually like, I was in tears. I legit didn't even know what to say. Oh my god.
Alright, someone post a clip, but for now,
Good night.
I must go.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, bro.
Farewell. We'll see y'all next week.